Alrighty, a good day to you. Saturday, November 27th, 6:01 p.m. So yeah, here's my heavy lower and upper days. Decided to do front squat PR or max out, but I did get a PR. I Yeah, so I decided to do front squat because I wanted to see what the effect would be on doing a PR that wasn't as heavy as doing like a box squat PR. Because of the next day, which you'll see later here in the video, was my heavy day for upper body. And on previous weeks, I was like, just extremely fatigued because I was, doing over 500 pounds on a heavy lower day for box squats. And so, yeah, I decided to try this, but I found that I actually was more fresh on my heavy upper day, but for some reason, I still failed miserably on 215 on the bench. But as you can tell from the title, the light bulb went off. I find that when you need to fail in order for ingenuity, I don't know if that's the right word, ingenuity to occur. Because then you start thinking, okay, I looked at the video, I'm failing halfway up. So, and before I used to fail not that high, I wouldn't be able to get that high, I wouldn't be able to hold it that long. And so I was like, I think I need to do some pin presses. So I did those pin presses, the one where you just take the bar and press it into the pins, and then I also did where it's weighted and just felt that heavy weight on the bench and safely, and I put the pins roughly where I was failing at. And so I was able to get up to like, how much was it? 265. And that's, obviously it's easier. You can load that up, but it was great. Here's my PR here, I think. Yeah, slow moving, but I got it. Hip hip hooray. So that was good. Anyway, so yeah, I did. You'll see the pin presses up there, so I'll talk about this here. I also figured. So this was, I tried pulling the slack out of the bar right around there, but definitely coming down. And so I think I did pretty good with my hips. Yeah, and well, that's obviously the lighter weight, so it's a little bit easier. Okay, so we'll see as I get a little bit heavier. It's still pretty light here. Let's see how my hips do here. I can't remember. Yeah, it's super light. You can tell when I start pulling the slack out, the bar starts to lift already, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool that it does that. So I think that's a good thing. I got 405, but I didn't lock it out. I'm not sure what that means. I'm getting it pretty easy now off the ground. I wonder if that means that my quads are getting stronger. They say to keep it, make sure your hips don't rise. And it's a push with your legs and then a pull with your upper body. My back still rounds a little bit, so that tells me that my weakness is my upper back, and I need to do so. I'm gonna search up some upper back exercises, maybe some bent over rows or whatever I find on YouTube that'll really work my upper back. So at least I now know what the weakness is. That wasn't bad, but here we go. Here you'll see that this barely gets off. You know, this does get off, but can't lock it out. Couldn't lock it out. Look at that. So, okay, and then let's see, I better check out my front squats. And then I did sumos, which we just saw, box squats. I did 315. This is my first set, times 5. I did 5 of 5 here, basically. These felt fine. These felt alright. And I think I had more time here because the girls had day off school, so I had some time to really just take my, yeah, that's what I did. I actually did take my time on a lot of these. Yeah, a lot of these. This is my fifth set. I think I was kind of rocking at this point. I think the third or fourth set was the best. But anyway, this one I always try to do the first and last set, so see if there's a difference. Yeah, it doesn't look as, and it's funny because when I would do box squat and then come to these felt super light, but today they actually felt kind of heavy because I didn't have 500 plus pounds on my back. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, it's so there's a lot of central nervous system stuff in play, and that's why those pin presses you'll see. I got a stake there. That's why you'll see why I'm like pin presses, you know, light bulb for my bench, and I think this is really going to help with my central nervous system firing, because I really do believe that I'm strong enough to get 225 up, but for some reason I'm just not firing. My central nervous system isn't firing good enough to get it up. So anyway, so I started really light. I just really focused on just speed, you know, just doing ones, 25. Put the 25s on, which were the green ones, 35 pounds, which were the yellows. Then I went into 45s, added 10s, and this one here, big time fail. Look at this, right about there. Yeah, just wasn't going. Like I got the strength. I know I got the strength. I'm down a few pounds. You know, I am trying to cut a little bit. I'm at 175. So I would like to be this strong at 170. You know, so I really do feel like if I can be this strong at 170, I'm gonna be freaking flying. So here we go with the pin. I guess they're called pin presses, whatever they're called, pin whatever. I try to do 6 seconds, like holding for 6 seconds there, and these are tough. Yeah, these are tough. I've seen other people do them, and I'm just like, what the heck are these people doing? And then until you actually do them, you're like, wow, yeah, these really are tough. So, but I'm glad I did them. I really am glad I did these. This is my second set, I believe, or what is this? My last set. Yeah, I did 5 seconds or 5 sets of 6 seconds. And then I went into actual, I don't know what they're called again, actual pin presses. I marked on my notes. Just did 135 to start, so you'll see I lowered. Yeah, it's a little bit high there. Oh, sorry, I didn't. So I did 135, 185. I think that's I don't know how much that is. 145 plus, anyway. The max I got was 265, but these were great. I'm so glad. So I think this is a 265. I failed on my first one. Let's see, how many times did I do this? Oh, this is 245, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I showed one video of me failing on 265, and then the next one I got it, which was kind of surprising, but kind of cool. You know. So anyway, so here's 265. Failed on that one. Kind of moved. I was like, oh yeah, this is heavy. What was I doing here? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just like, I guess, I don't know what I was thinking there. Anyway, so this one I got. Just barely got it. I think I'm going to lower the pins too. I think, then it'll be a little bit harder. But those are great. Then I just did a max out. I think I did like 15 reps here or something. Oh no, what did I do here? Oh yeah, I did pauses. 135 times 45 reps, close. Then I did a close grip. Maybe this is a close grip. No, this is regular. And I actually don't feel sore. This was yesterday, and yeah, I'm not even sore today, which is kind of weird. But I did take a long nap today, so I wonder if it just kind of. Well, I went to the gym this morning too. I get the bonus footage on here from that. But anyway, pause bench. This is a close grip. Should have sped this up. This kind of boring stuff. Just putting in the work. What do I do on these? 45 reps or something. Anyway, after this, I went into. I did a max set with this 135 pounds times 15 reps. I did the Athlean X abs. I did sit-ups on the ball times 23. I did weighted side planks times 23 each side, just like up and down. So for the obliques, nothing too crazy with food. I think I'm kind of back on track with eating properly. Some tuna melts. This day was kind of like pickle day. I did more bananas. I'm doing more bananas now. I do like bananas. I think my newest addiction is bananas. Smoothie bowl. Then I had a late night snack. Basically just popcorn seasoning on that with a handful of crackers. And then, yeah, that. Okay. So this morning, I just decided to get a little bit of movement, active recovery. So I did these. I did the bike for like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, like 50 calories, it said. Then I went over to the walking machine over there, did that for like 5 minutes or so, 5 or 10. Then the sprint bike thing, I did that for about 5 minutes. Then I went over here and did these walking sled pulls. And then I did them backwards, which I think I showed. Why the heck did I should have cut this video. Anyway, there I'm back. Yeah, going backwards was nice. It felt really nice. And I did some foam rolling too, actually. Oh, that's why. I just showed this one video, and then I also did ab roll-ups. That's in the next video here. So, and then I did some foam rolling. I'm really glad I did the foam rolling. That felt super good. All these things I used to do before, and then stopped. It's just you really have to program crap in, because if you don't, you just get into this routine of doing the things that you always do, and that's probably when you start plateauing, like I am with the bench anyway. Obviously with my diet, this week was just kind of maybe catch up, getting caught back up in proper diet. don't underestimate, advice to oneself. Don't underestimate eating bad for a day. Like, especially when you're older, I'm 42, 43 in December, you know, my body just can't take it. I can't take a day of cheat, especially when it's like a carb fat together in excess. I think is bad. Excess amount of protein isn't as bad. So if you're gonna cheat on something, cheat with some protein, I guess, or fruits. Fruits seem to go through me pretty well. So anyway, that's about it. This is my day of eating today. Didn't have a lot of time to eat, so I just maxed out, or I really filled up on the fish for my dinner I just had now, and a smoothie bowl here, strawberries and bananas and some rice cakes. So I might need a little snack before bedtime, but there we go. Peace out. Back at it on Monday. I'm gonna do some plies. I'm gonna do some big time jumping and see if I can get on top of those 3 boxes stacked on top of each other. There we go. Let's do this.